There is an overabundance of information today doesn't really help. In fact, it can make things more confusing. One day my life was utter chaos, and by the next, it was not, because I had had an epiphany about motherhood and how we moms can help ourselves. Of course, while helping out our babies. This epiphany was the reason I wrote this book. But why listen to me, a celebrity mom who probably has an arsenal of help at her disposal? Because I'm no different from you. If there's one state of mind that erases all boundaries of class and caste, it's motherhood. In this book, I come to you not as a celebrity, but as a city mom who is tackling the challenges of being a new mother. And because in this case, my being a celebrity has nothing to do with how good I am as a mother. They are two different jobs. My role as a celebrity is one thing, but my being a mother is just me. And how refreshing that is for a change. My maternal instinct makes me a hands-on mom. It doesn't allow me to be anything else. I've always listened to my inner voice, and in this case, it was loud and fierce. From the moment I knew I was pregnant, I was 100% sure that I wanted to be present for my children for every moment in their lives. I made a conscious decision to take a step back from my career, slow down, and only take up projects that would allow me the freedom to do a fabulous job of raising my children. Also, I believe in living each phase of life to its fullest and giving the right people and aspects their due, whether it was my career then, or as a responsible new wife, or today as a mother. Since the age of 18, I've worked hard and been dedicated to the film industry. I started working in 2000, and my first two films, Na Tum Jano Na Hum with Hrithik Roshan and Koi Mere Dil Se Poocho by Boni Ji, were released almost simultaneously in 2001. I never had time to date, to hang out with friends, or to have a thriving social life, because I had focused all my energies into my career, which, as we all know, is a really demanding one. My days were spent waking up before the sun, on the job for days without a break, away from family and friends without respite till the film was complete. Most young girls at that age are going to college, dating, going to clubs, and just enjoying their youth. I didn't have most of these experiences, but I made up for it by working extra hard and carving out a name for myself in the cutthroat world of films. So when I knew I was going to be a mother, I channeled that same energy and drive into doing a damn good job of this too. The choice was mine, and I'll never have it any other way. I believe that half-baked effort is no effort at all, and so I brought this attitude with me to invest in motherhood, and it pays off rich dividends every day when I see my baby daughters Radhya and Miraya happily eating from the meal plan I organized and plated, or gleefully playing under my watchful eye. Please don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm some kind of superwoman. I've made many mistakes as a new mother, learning on the job, but that hasn't discouraged me from trying again and again, or being curious, or unlearning, and then relearning. As a celebrity, I could have thrown up my hands in despair when things were getting too hectic and hire a battery of help to take care of my daughters. And yes, I do have help, but it has always been my battle to fight. The mistakes I make, in fact, make me soldier on and push me to be better. I do everything myself when it comes to my babies, as you'll find out when you read this book. Like I mentioned, my being a celebrity has nothing to do with my performance as a mother. They don't mix, much like oil and water. Of course, being in the spotlight has its ups and downs. I won't go into the negative aspects because there's no fun in cribbing. When it comes to the positive aspects, there are many. People look up to us as role models, for guidance, for tips and advice. And my fans, mothers among them, who follow me on social media, the ones who want to know my diet or skincare regime, will perhaps be a bit disappointed when they read this book to know that there's no magic bullet to turn us into fantastic moms. You need to put on your own apron, get to work, and get your hands dirty, just like everyone else. And so, this is a book about me, Esha Deol Takhtani, not a celebrity, but a person, flawed and full of potential. Someone who is a planner, a realist, leaning towards OCD behaviors, bursting with stories.